Can you guys hear me alright? Hello? Hope I didn't jump scare anybody. How are you doing? How are we doing? How are we doing out there, everyone? I see we have Fed Boy, Ritual, Guilty. Yeah. We'll just wait a few moments for more people to drop in. Hi Nimby, welcome to the stream. So nice to see you. Battlegrounds, the strongest battlegrounds. I see, I see. Very interesting. Can you guys still hear the music alright? Just having it gently playing in the background. Okay, you're making dinner right now. Wonderful. That sounds lovely. It's just a small cozy community today, but yeah, it's good. But yeah, just a quick audio check. You guys can still hear the music, or should I bump it up a little bit more? What do you guys think? Is it okay? I don't want it to overpower my microphone. Okay, there we go. The age of solo Poe on the tubes begins! Absolutely, Panda. Absolutely. Not sure for others? That's okay. I'm pretty comfortable with how things are right now. Okay, I'm glad you guys are comfortable. I'll be honest, I am a little nervous, more nervous than I want to be. But yeah, I don't want to be this nervous for something that I should be used to by now, but I am, because it's a different feeling. It's no longer simple. It's complicated. I have multiple windows in multiple directions, and it's just, I gotta make sure the audio is good for you. I want to make sure everything is working. If you don't mind, I'm gonna do an intentional scuff. I want to test something. I want to see if this chat works. Well, okay, it doesn't, so good thing I set it up properly this way. Okay. That was just my little intentional scuff, but no worries, it was a test. I'm good. A meteor hit the simple bunker. It's like Annie Live. Is it though? Is it? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Annie Live was just point a phone to your face. It was like being on a phone call with you guys. This is more like being on a Zoom call with you guys, but there's more technicality and things that could go wrong. Like the audio could hiccup, the chat wouldn't show up, and that's a whole other thing. And so yeah, give it another month or two, you know, it's still around, but it's probably high time I transition to YouTube anyways. I think that's what a lot of expectation is for me, is to move on and beyond. So I will do my best to fulfill that expectation. But I'm not gonna lie, if I had a choice, if I had a preference, I do prefer streaming via phone. I can just relax a little bit with all the technicalities. And there's a stream delay. Which is kind of no fun, but it's there. I am not a fan of the stream delay because I don't get the real experience with you guys. It's kind of filtered, and that's kind of no fun. But we'll do the best we can. Given stream delays, it'll help me slow down, which is something I need to do with myself, is slow down. I think it's like a 30-second to 20-second, or like 20-second to 30-second delay. It's about like 30 seconds, I would say. It's not entirely significant, but it takes away from like the more instant gratification that I crave when I interact with others. So that is also something that I need to remind myself. I need to put like a little sticky note and remind myself that there is in fact a delay. Yeah, it's just a few minutes. It could be like a minute or two, honestly. So, yeah. It is what it is. It is what it is. I miss the good old days. It's funny because I can still see chat pretty fast. Like, I can see it live. I can see the live chat. I can see the live chat just fine, but it's still kind of wonky, this delay. I think it's to help with spam, right? I think it's to help with people who might be spamming or doing things that they're not supposed to be, and to just give that a moment to be addressed within like a minute or two. So, yeah. Indeed. Time warp. Yeah, I don't think anyone likes the stream delay. I did really appreciate kind of having a more, what's the word? Instant interaction, if you will. But like I said, this kind of helps me slow down a little bit and be more patient with the tech side of things. If there was an option to turn off the delay, that would be great, but I don't think that I can help it. So yeah, at least there's no ads for now. There's no ads for now, so that's really good. That's something to be grateful for. No ads. Woo! Very nice. We don't have ads. So, alright. I'm gonna do what I usually do, which is, regardless of how many people are active, I do want a check-in. You know me, I like to check in with each and every one of you. How is everyone doing? And take your time, think about how you're feeling, think about your weekend, think about your day so far, and just let me know, you know? Like, if you're new here, just give a hello. Give a nice little hello. If you want to continue lurking, that's fine. I have to observe and then proceed mindfully with streaming. Absolutely. 100%. Yes. This will really test my short-term memory, remembering what I said 2 minutes ago as my brain moves forward eagerly to talk with you guys. But yeah. Let's see what everyone else is saying about themselves. Okay. Okay. Alright. That's fine. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay not to feel your best. That's alright. It's part of life. Panda's doing good, just waiting for dinner, okay? not bad. That's not too bad. So we kind of have a little bit of a mixed vibes right now. So I'll do my best to make your experience as bright and hopefully better as much as I can, right? Okay. Betrul has a bit of a delay to think and type. Okay, well, take your time. I'm not going anywhere. You have me for the next hour or two, so it's okay. We're going to get used to this delay one way or another. I will learn to pause and read everything and respond and do my best to work with this delay as much as possible. For those of you guys who are new and tuning in, you're welcome to introduce yourself and say hello. That is always welcomed. There might be some experience of, I guess what you guys would call dead air, but honestly the pauses will probably be for a more logistical reason, which is to account for the delay. So if you feel that there is any dead air, trust it's to account for the delay. So yeah. A short stream? Why of course. It's a typical stream. It's a normal stream. In the future, I would like to have longer streams. I would like to have maybe 3 hours, but I also want to be very, very, very mindful of time zone differences, and if it gets late for some of you, that it's really important you monitor the time for yourself and make sure that you are taking care of your body and your mind by resting and sleeping when you need. Yeah? Can we make that a deal? That you'll go to sleep when needed? It's happened in the past. Has it really? I don't know about dead air being in the past. I feel like I move through conversations pretty quickly, but that's just my observation. I'm on to the next topic, right? Like moving things along, really getting a lot of topics compact into one thing. So, yeah. Okay. So there was 2 topics just there. Hi Lay! Yes, I'm streaming. Today is Mindfulness Monday. It's a mindful Monday. Yeah. I would ask how you guys have experienced your Monday so far, but I wouldn't know where to begin with that. But you guys are welcome to introduce yourself if you're new. I'm seeing some familiar faces and usernames from the community, which is always really nice. So that's always good. I'm Poet Evergreen, for those of you who are new and lurking and listening and tuning in. I'm happy to be here. Cold and snowy Monday. Blah. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we're still in winter, guys. We are still in winter. It's still winter time, and it is what it is. Okay, sounds good, Panda. No worries. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe Guilty is also grabbing something to eat as well. So you guys can tune in and enjoy some nom noms, something to eat. Din din. It's dinner for most of y'all. I'll have to keep that in mind. Driving home, so you'll just listen in? Alright, King. Glad to hear that. Also, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you, King. Thank you for being here. Drive safely. Get home safely. As we always like to say, right? Be mindful. Alright, so what is Mindful Mondays? What is the whole deal with my Mindfulness Mondays? I am hoping to continue to bring mindfulness to your day, even if it's just for a few hours, right? Even if it's just a moment in time where we can be together and chat about topics related to our experiences in the day, our human experience, maybe some topics related to emotional regulation. A quick announcement: my video that I was working on, practicing Wise Mind, is finally on my YouTube channel. So if you have not already, please check it out. It's 11 minutes long. If you can focus for 11 minutes, that would be fantastic, and get through it, and then review it as needed, right? You can go back to that video and review your favorite parts. There are exercises there for you to review and to help guide you through some exercises and visualization techniques that'll strengthen your mindfulness, potentially. So that is something to have as a resource. When I'm not with you live, I can be with you offline through my videos. And I actually revisited my videos, and it was really, really helpful to review and engage with my own content and to practice what I'm talking about, so I can get a feel for what it must be like for you guys to experience my content. I'm always open for feedback. I'm always open for constructive feedback, and you guys know that. I want to make content that's useful, that's insightful, that is can help others in some way. I want to give a warm welcome to Antly. Thank you so much for being here. It's good to see you. Okay, sounds good, Antly. Take your time with the comments. I always greatly appreciate your feedback. If it was helpful in any way, if it wasn't helpful, if it was triggering, oh no, I will have to do my best to not trigger people's unwanted memories with my content, right? This is a difficult field. This is a very delicate topic, mental health and wellness, right? It's very personable, or very personal, and I'm trying to make it personable, right? So that it's accessible for others. Yeah, I'm taking care. I'm doing well, thank you, Antly. There is a bit of a stream delay, so I do apologize. I am slowly but surely getting used to the stream delay, but I do read the comments. Okay, so I didn't trigger guilty, that's good, I'm glad. If anything, you can think of my content as a way to be there with you as you navigate your own mind, as you work through your own emotions, as you work through your own experiences of difficult challenges, dare I say even trauma, right? But I always advise getting professional help if that's possible. As you guys may know, I have worked briefly in healthcare, and I know how difficult it is to access resources. Trust me, it's not as easy as we think. But for some, it might be very easy. It's just a matter of, oh, is this applicable to me, right? Yeah, same, Antley. I'm also gonna miss the lack of delay, so it really causes me to slow down and to not move too quickly through my topics, but to kind of pause and give some time for you guys to reply and answer, and for me to respond back to your replies and commentaries, right? Because I think that's really important. I think it's really important to be able to engage with you guys and talk and interact. It's probably one of the main reasons I'm streaming is I value that interaction. Yeah, the process of getting help professionally through therapy or through licensed counseling is not fun. It is part of the process. I do wish I could make it easier, but I do my best to make it easier, but it's quite an uphill challenge. I do wish that they would, governments or healthcare facilities would streamline it a little bit better and make it a little bit more easier to navigate. It is kind of a challenge, having been in the industry and seeing it firsthand. So it's not easy. And paying out of pocket is really difficult for those of you who are struggling with financial balance. So that can also be very taxing and stressful to deal with. Oh, that's great to hear, Antley. I'm so excited for your growth, and I'm really glad to hear that you are feeling better. Okay, that's good. I'm glad. I'm glad to hear that just being part of a community and being present with all of us is something that empowers you. That is always my goal, and that is always my hope, that my content, my presence, my community, what I stand for, can empower others to live a responsible, fulfilling, meaningful, purposeful life. Whether that is, checking in with each person and saying, hey, what's actually going on, or just being mindful of each other's needs, right? Like, hey, I need a little bit of space, or hey, I need someone to talk to, right? We always try to find a way to resolve each unique circumstance and situation. So, yeah, that's my goal. You guys know that I'm not a fan of trauma dumping, so be mindful of that. Trauma dumping is not the most sincere way to get to know someone. It builds an artificial experience as opposed to like a social connection. So do your best not to trauma dump, but if you are going through a hard time, you can let people know, and then we can attempt to address it, or we can try to work around it a little bit, right? There's always like a way to work around difficult situations. And I always say, believe it or not, just being here, just being present with yourself, or being present with others here, or being present with me, might help you alleviate some of your distress or your negative emotions. Just being present with the community and being here to try to, regulate your negativity through engaging with something more positive can actually help. It can actually help you work through some of the stressors in your life, whatever they may be. So, okay, yeah, being sick is no fun, for sure, understandable. Yeah, that's never any fun, but you know, you're pulling through. You're 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 hanging in there, and I think you're doing an excellent job. So keep up the good self-care and the mindfulness. So anyways, okay, let's get started with reading, if you guys are okay with that, because that was kind of today's agenda, today's itinerary, today's itinerary. You're welcome, Aunt Lee. I'm really proud of you for hanging in there and really working through your challenges. And it's not fun being sick. But yeah, we're going to do a little bit of reading, and I'm going to do my best to make it so that you guys can follow along. So give me 1 second. Let me see if this is possible. I've set it up. There it is. Where I'm using a PDF on a website. I hope I don't get in trouble for this. Honestly, I hope I don't get in trouble for this. It is a PDF. Here, let me just make myself a little bit smaller and move over. Okay. I think you guys can see this. I think I'm still within frame. There you go. This is nice, right? Yeah. So, what I like from reading is the actual book. So I have the book in front of me, and it's like a hardcover book, and I quite enjoy it. I like reading. Now I don't have to open my PDF. Exactly. Yeah. So this is how I've set it up, and hopefully you guys can kind of read it. I might be in the way for certain words, bits and pieces, but I will do my best to read it as it is. I might change some words just because of how I interpret things, but yeah. Yeah, I should link it in the description for sure. Yeah, okay, I'll do that. Good call. It's on slideshare.net. So I'm really grateful that I can be able to present this with you. Wonderful. Yay, I'm so happy. Good. Okay, so in the book, we're on page 65, but in the PDF, we're on slide 54, but this is perfectly fine, right? This is just extra information. So I'm going to read from the book because I enjoy the tactile sensation of turning a book page. Call it old school, but I do enjoy the hard cover feeling of a book. Instead of touch grass, it's why don't you pick up a book, touch a book, right? Read a book. But I know the accessibility can be difficult, so having it as a PDF or having it as a copy digitally can be tremendously helpful. So if there is a local library that houses this book, you could also check it out and follow along with us. So that's why I do give the page numbers in case people do look up the book through the library or their local library or school's library, whichever it is. Bibliophile! I am quite the bibliophile. Yes, I can be. Yes. Yeah, definitely. I do enjoy having the physical copy with me. So in the future, there are a few other books that I'm thinking about doing some more readings with you guys, and I'll probably check them out from the library or see if they're available in the library, just for ease of access, because I can't be owning that many books. I would probably run out of space. Things would get really cluttered, and yeah. So we'll see. Okay. Alright, so let us begin. Get cozy, grab your favorite cup of tea, enjoy your meal as some of you guys are eating. And yeah, let's begin. Journaling. Let your soul write. A journal is a personal record of the innermost you. Isn't that the truth? And don't mind me interjecting my own commentaries. I'm just thinking out loud, I guess you could say. This is what you think, feel, and do without the judgment and pressures of others. This is you with just you, and there's no reason not to tell the truth. When written with honesty, your journal can bring you face to face with the truth of yourself. It is simply one of the best self-awareness tools, and is one of my favorite consciousness-raising experiences. It helps you to see where patterns of dissonance or chaos are happening in your life, and perhaps you can adapt to avoid them. That's how we acquire wisdom and grow. Also, use your journal to reflect on and have gratitude for the joys that life brings. Make lists of the good things that happened to you that day. Acknowledge all the good in your life as well as the difficult. Revisit the good as often as you can. Life is sweeter when we keep a sense of its wonder close to our heart all day long. Okay. Transparency and honesty is the best policy. It's transparency and honesty, if we could just apply that in almost every aspect of our lives and most, if not all, interactions of our life, would just make things so much more real and easier for both people. But unfortunately, sometimes certain personality types, certain characteristics of people don't allow or permit that. So what we can do is just do our best, right? What we can do is be authentic and transparent and move things forward with our integrity as much as possible, right? But yeah, I value transparency, and of course, there's a way to be honest that you don't have to be rude, right? You don't have to be rude while being honest. You can be rude while being neutral. You don't have to be like honest and nice and sugarcoat it if you don't want to sugarcoat it, but there's just a better way about going about telling the truth in a way that's like authentic and, well, truthful, honestly, right? Instead of beating behind the bush or trying to like make excuses for yourself, right? So there's all kinds of ways to go about honesty, and what it means to be transparent can be defined only by you. There's a general definition of transparency, and then there's also what transparency means for you. It's a vibe, how it makes you feel, right? How does the honesty make you feel? Usually if the honesty hurts you in a way, I mean, honesty can be harsh, sure, but you can deliver a harsh truth without hurting someone, right? Like, for example, telling someone that someone passed away. You don't have to just be like, hey, you can ease into that topic. Be like, hey, I have some bad news. Okay, now they're ready for the bad news. So you know how so-and-so was sick for a very long time, so now you're kind of getting some hints, and then you'd be like, yeah, well, so they're in the hospital and this happened and blah blah blah. So that's honesty, and telling somebody something that's not good to hear in a way that like gently eases them in. So you can apply that formula to other things as well, right? Kind of like ease things in, like, hey, I don't know how to tell you this is very difficult for me, but this is the truth, or like, this is just my opinion, it's not Like, you could get feedback from other people, but this is what I think. Right, in a mindful, if you want to call it delicate, way that's reasonable. And like, how would you want someone to tell you something, and then how would you think this person would want to receive this information from you? This is just a very general, all-encompassing kind of discussion. There's not like a specific situation. I gave one specific situation, which is telling someone about a loved one passing away. That's a concrete example. But like, this can apply to things like work, interpersonal relationships and discussions with like your friends. Like, maybe you don't agree with their life choices and you want to let them know because you care about them, so you can come from a place of concern and care and love, as opposed to like hostility or like controlling or domineering, right, attitudes. We can come from a place of like truth and love and care, as opposed to like, this is just what I think and I don't really care about you, but you know, this is a bad idea. You know, you could actually reduce that kind of harshness and indifference, if that is something you would like to change or choose to work on. Yeah. So, we will continue if no other comments. This is just here for you. The next page is about diffusing stress, because this is also a book that talks about reducing stress. It's a book that's like really interesting. It has a lot of like factual scientific data, and it tries to use that scientific data to support some of its more esoteric like spirituality. Tries to support spirituality and some of the esotericism with the scientific information, which is really interesting to see. Sometimes it doesn't fully connect the dots. I don't see the direct connection, but it's a start. If you want to keep an open mind, like, all right, okay, we'll take it like that for now. We'll see. I'm just keeping an open mind. Again, are there better books out there? Definitely. Am I choosing this book to start out with? Yeah. Did I have a plan? No. Did I find this book interesting? Yes. So, are we investigating it? Yes. We're doing what we set out to do. Esotericism. Thank you. Esotericism. Yes, esotericism. Okay, so everything looks good so far. Let me just make sure everything is good. Okay, good. Okay, this looks pretty good. Alright, so we're on the next page. We'll move right along. Hopefully this pace is comfortable for you guys. I'm pausing to give you guys a chance to respond to any comments and thoughts that pop up in your mind and you want to share them. You're welcome to. So there's a little bit of a pause to accommodate the stream delay. But yes, we will move on to diffusing stress. And if any comments or thoughts come up as I'm reading this, please feel free to comment them in the chat. I will do my best to take a moment to read it. Good pace? All right. Awesome. Very good. Cool. Nice. All right, so diffusing stress. This book in its entirety shares practices for managing the stressors in your life. But here is a stream of consciousness list of miscellaneous things that can diffuse stress, create stability, and add greater mindfulness in your life, and they'll make you happy. Please do consider making your own stream of consciousness list. Okay. So this is something that is a resource, a tool, if you will. Okay, so we'll go over this list. Let me just keep scrolling down. That was just kind of... Alright, so there's a lot. It's like 2 pages worth of advice, I guess you could say, or practices. So the first one is practice diaphragmic, yeah, like your diaphragmic or belly breathing to calm and energize simultaneously. It will shift you out of stress mode into relaxation mode within a minute. You can also see chapter 8 on breathing. So pause really quick on this topic. In my latest video, Practicing Wise Mind, if you guys did get a chance to watch it or want to skip around, there is timestamps for you to just kind of get right to the point of what each exercise is all about. There are a lot of breathing exercises, and taking the time to actually like breathe deeply, inhale, right, hold and exhale. And then there's like this whole like body scan that you can do, where you like try to find where your tension is in your body and try to release it, mindfully release any tensions that you're holding. Like for example, a lot of people don't realize that they hold tension in their jaw, right? They're like clutching their teeth all day. They're just like gritting their teeth or grinding their teeth. So, you know, relax your jaw. They don't realize that people can hold tension in their shoulders and in their back. So stretching or wiggling in some way, exercising in some way, helps kind of move that tension. So that's why we advocate for regular exercise and to be mindful of where your body is at in certain points of the day. Maybe you just got out of a really stressful meeting and you feel like your tummy is really tight and in knots, so maybe taking some deep belly breathing breaths will help kind of let that go. I mean, stress is stress, of course, but we have talked about stress in the past. But yeah, just do what works for you. Listen to your body, and when in doubt, do your research. When in doubt, talk to a professional, right? So the second item on this stream of consciousness list is meditate regularly to open your heart and connect with your source, your essence, your spirit, your core, or your being. I like the words that are being used in this particular book because it doesn't like direct you to any specific like thing. Yeah. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, I know. Deep breathing really helps calm the nervous system, helps you shift out of like a different state of mind. You're giving your body that oxygen, right? You're slowing down. So much is relayed through your breath, right? For example, panic attacks, you're usually breathing quickly as if you're trying to like escape or run away really quickly. But if you slow that down, or you try to slow that down, you can kind of like redirect that anxiety and kind of control it a little bit better. But it can be very difficult. Yeah, doing some breathing exercises while stressed is does it help you, Antley? Would you say that breathing deeply or taking a moment to breathe, does that actually help you when you're stressed, or does it just like... And if you say it doesn't really help, but at least you just feel a little bit more in control through your breathing, that's fine too. Because like, it doesn't make the stress go away. Like, if you have a deadline, you still have that deadline. It's just when you're breathing, you're not panicking as much. You're like breathing. You're focusing on like what you can control, which is your breath, right? So for you, it does help. Yeah, for me, it helps a little bit for sure. It doesn't like solve everything. It's not like a quick fix. It's not like resolving anything immediately, but it helps me like kind of like center myself. Like, okay, all right. Instead of like spiraling out of control, right? Yeah, it makes it a little bit more manageable. And you know, there's a lot of other tips and tricks that can help a person out, like, oh, you know, just make a list, do a checklist, do a to-do list, do one thing at a time, or do as much as you're able to. Rest in between things, right? Sometimes we get so caught up in an activity that we forget to like slow down and like think about our own health, and that's where a lot of things can develop, right? Chronic stress will find a way to make you ill. So you want to try to nip it at the source, which is, how do you manage stress management? Yeah. Okay, so I know in the past in my streams we've meditated before. Meditation can help in many different ways. I do believe there are a lot of like research that's been done regarding meditation, and it rewires, it changes the brain, and it's just really good all around. So I will try to integrate some meditation practices as much as possible in my stream and meditate with you guys. Kind of like guide you guys through a meditation practice. It's better than nothing, right? And it's a start. If you feel like, oh, I'm ready for the next level, definitely do your research and look into more advanced meditation practices if you have the basics down. But I think for the time being, breathing meditations and mindfulness meditations, opening up kind of your heart and like allowing yourself to recharge through meditation is really important, right? So I think that's really helpful. Also, Potato Dragon, hello, welcome to the stream. That'll be great for you. That's wonderful. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah. Ah, yay, Guilty. I'm so glad that you're so down for meditation. Yeah, I think it'll be very helpful, and it helps me as well. Like I feel more connected with myself. I feel more calm. I feel more confident, right? I feel more like stable in my mind. I feel more like, okay, there's like a lot of stuff I need to do, but like I'm able to organize my thoughts because I'm now calmed down. My mind isn't racing, and you know, so meditation really helps me just like settle down my mind, settle down my body, because I'm like focused on like, where is the tension, where is the stress, how can I alleviate that, address that mindfully, right? So yeah. I do want to let everyone know there is a stream delay, but I do see the messages live, and yeah, down to meditate, wonderful. You know, even all the great warriors of the past meditated, so, you know, like samurais, and it's good for the mind. There's a lot of research that shows meditation is good for the mind, good for a lot of other things, and it'll help you work through whatever blockages you have. Yeah, it does it can give you a good reset. It does give me a good reset. It just kind of puts everything on a pause, like puts everything on pause, and lets me just clear out all the stuff that I have not addressed, and then lets me address it. It gives myself the space and time to address what I need to, and then I can go about like what I need to do with a more like cleared up mind or cleared up palette. That's not for like, it's not everyone's gonna have the same experience, obviously, but you know, everyone has different experiences, of course, but like for me, that's, you know, it sounds like for some others that's also the case when it comes to meditation. So I do want to welcome Cappy. Hello everyone. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream. Glad to hear you guys, and I'm so happy to hear that Fed Boy is down for meditation. It will be guided. I will guide you guys through meditation and mindfulness so that you guys don't feel like, oh, what do I do next? Am I doing this right? So that'll probably be helpful for you, and I'll try to hold my mind in a very pure state so that you guys can feel that energy and be able to navigate your own mind with like clarity and purity as well. So that is always my hope, that you guys can do that. Yeah. Meditating during streams are going to be so much easier for me now that streams are early. Okay. Yeah, I do apologize. Yeah, I realize that my voice is really, really soothing and calming, and if that's the case, no problem. Good thing we're doing this towards the evening. So this kind of relaxes you for the evening, helps you unwind from the day's stressor, lets you kind of like pick apart, like put things away neatly in your mind where they need to go. Like, okay, you know, gives you that space and time. I do feel bad for putting you guys to sleep, but I don't know. I don't know what else I can really do except just like you guys might just have to get used to it. I don't know. I don't know what's the what's the thing there. But yeah, it's very calming, very relaxing. So you guys are getting that from me. All right. But yeah, we are currently on the third little star, asterisk, I guess you could say. It's a superpower. Interesting. You are falling asleep. You are relaxed, and your insomnia is cured by my voice. If only. Wow. If I could just cure insomnia, I would just gather all the insomniacs and be like, all right, just listen to me talk, follow along, pay attention, and then drift away. And you know, can I segue into like a tangent really quick before we get back to the next point in this book? Just really quick, I was watching this 10-minute video. It's like 10-minute long, and it was talking about focus. It was talking about how we focus and how social media, like and like media in general, is designed to make us like bored, so we look for something else to do. I will have to send that to you guys. Yeah, I'll have to send that to you guys. I might link it in the description after this stream, so just wait, give me like 15 minutes, and then I'll update the description of this video to the video regarding why we can't focus. And actually reading books and meditating helps with focus, so over time you don't feel as tired from focusing. I think the reason why people get tired or sleepy when they listen to me is because they're focusing and they're not used to focusing that long, and so their mind goes sleepy. But that's just my guess. I mean, yeah, my voice is like very relaxing, but if you're not used to like focusing on something for a long period of time, for example, what I am saying to you, or you know, it could just be the quality of my voice is just so soothing, and then it just kind of like lulls you to sleep, sure. But if you're focusing on what I am actually telling you and saying, it could also cause you some fatigue because you're not used to focusing that much. That is a possibility. Yeah. That is just my guess. Yeah, other times it's like a schedule thing, it's a time thing, so that's another reason why I only stream for a certain amount of time. So if you guys are wondering like, oh man, Poet should stream more, she's not getting a lot of people on her time slot because they're either doing something else or they're eating dinner or doing, you know, but you know, now there's a VOD, so you can always come back to the VOD, and I'll be mindful to keep my content as concise as possible while answering to chat and the people who are here. Yeah, so alright, let's continue. So that was my tangent. I just wanted to talk about you know, attention span and focus, and yeah. Let's see, Guilty says, every time I've watched Dupo, I've felt tired after a while, but maybe it's more of a time thing for me, who knows. Yeah, it's also getting late. Yeah, so that's another thing. That's good. If you're feeling tired and it's late, you should probably rest. So that's kind of like a nice little segue into resting, going to sleep. Right, yeah, so the VODs will be helpful. I just hope they're as fun and interesting to engage with. There's less engagement and more just passive listening and focus, so that's something to consider as well. Also, welcome all the new viewers. Hi, Coffee Cakes, it's good to see you. That's okay. That makes Potato's job a lot easier, for sure. Yeah, Potato enjoys clipping, so that's someone in our community that enjoys video editing and clipping funny clips, but haha, sucks to be you, because right now there's nothing to clip. I am unclippable right now. It's already on a VOD. But that's okay. There's nothing to clip right now. It's just all about like being here in the moment and engaging with me or engaging with the text and listening and chatting with the community right now. So there's nothing like crazy funny going on. There's just like moments of peace, moments of peace, moments of rest, moments of like tranquility. I know. He's very spiteful, isn't he? Yeah. All right. I gotta watch myself. It's so fun to just like dangle the carrot in front of him, but we'll see. You're betting there's going to clip you saying you're unclippable? That'd be funny. All right. Well, there's something to clip for you then. There's something for you to clip. Okay. All right. Let's continue. Let's continue with this book. Otherwise, we're never gonna get to the end. But okay. So, we are currently on the third little bulletin point, third asterisk. It's bound to happen. I have accepted scuff wholeheartedly. I just accept it, and I am one with the scuff. I am scuffette. I have accepted this about myself. Okay, so Scuffette is not here right now. We are on mindfulness at mindfulness po. We are mindful right now. So, some ways you can continue diffusing stress. Yeah, no, for sure. Okay, so continuing. Diffusing stress. Some other ways to diffuse stress is that you can journal your innermost thoughts to clear and erase the overactive mind. So, if you guys have like a really busy mind and it's like full of thoughts and lots of tangents and lots of just ideas and just like, oh my god, this, and it's bouncing around all the time, right? You have like a mind that's very full and active, right? Start writing things down. Writing down your ideas. Grab your favorite notebook. Buy a beautiful journal that you love, like it's your favorite color or has a cool design on it, and use it. Actually use it. Literally write down your thoughts. It'll slow you down. Yeah, it'll slow you down. It'll make you, it'll almost like force you to think about your thoughts and write it down. You can draw it out. You can like draw a little tree with branches. You can do like a circle in the middle, like this is your topic, like a comic idea, and then you can like draw branches and like draw all the different characters, right? Like really flesh out these ideas of yours if you have a very overactive mind, right? Your thoughts, your ideas. Maybe you're feeling a lot of feelings and it's overwhelming, like, oh my god, I'm nervous about my test. Oh my god, I have a test on this, this, and this on these 3 different days. Then you'd be like, oh, okay. You know, kind of like unload some of that through journaling. It works for me. I can like 99% say it works. It almost, for me, it like 100% works, but I would say like it 90 to 99% can work for you as well, if that's reassuring in any way. Right. Yeah, so with the advent of technology, right, with technology, we can now do things a lot faster, and just getting our ideas down on a document, which is perfectly fine. It does speed up the process, but at least you'll have the idea like down and outside of your brain, kind of like free up some of that bandwidth, right, in your mind. So for sure. Yeah, sticky notes are helpful. You just don't want to lose the sticky note. I personally have a planner. I use this beautiful, it's green and gold. I absolutely love this new planner, this 2025 planner that I got for myself. It was like, what, like 20 bucks? Paper Source. Not to advertise or promote them, but I mean, I really like it. It's so nice, and the what is it? The edges of the paper is like gold. It's like shiny, so it's really. So I journal in there and I write down like dates and such. Like I write about my day. I'll be like, oh, today was like a good day, or like today I had a lot of things to do. Or if I don't journal, I just like write down the things that I need to do for that day, and it helps me organize my thoughts, helps me organize my schedule. Doc Bros. Yeah. I'm still of the very tangible things. I'm still of the very materialistic. Unfortunately, that is still me. I still have a lot of my journals from the past, so. Sticky notes to supplement, sure. Yeah. Definitely a good idea. I used to use sticky notes within my planner as well for like major things like, oh, don't forget this, and write like some notes. So yeah, definitely sticky notes. Those little small sticky notes, or like a big sticky note, whatever works, for sure. Whatever works for you. So journaling can also be extended to using a planner, because I used to journal in my planner, which was very helpful, because like I would just like write one thing, like for that day I had like an appointment, or for that one day I had a class, but then I'd have all this extra room, so I would just journal. I would just write like 1 or 2 complete sentences about the day, and then I'd feel like I feel very like, I don't know what's the word, accomplished. I feel very like really satisfied with my notes and annotations of the day. So but if you don't have room in your planner, just getting a journal, writing the date down and journaling is also very helpful. Okay, so yeah. Do I doodle from time to time? Sometimes. I would do like something like calligraphy, not the fancy calligraphy. I don't know how to do that, but I would do like, if I had like an appointment, I would doodle like a little flower and write appointment, or doodle like a little star and write appointment, right? Or like, oh, I have a class at 3 p.m. I would write the word class or the name of the class in like bold font and color it in, right, with like my favorite color or like my marker. So that like really makes planning, journaling really fun. Yeah, I see. It's basically the same thing, because there's so much going through your head that they don't read it at all. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes having someone be like accountable for you is very reassuring as well. Yeah, I'm sure your friends just want to be a part of your success and want to support you. So that's really helpful. Yeah. Having kind of like an accountability buddy, kind of like a gym buddy, is very helpful. No joke. I think being accountable for yourself can be really difficult. So having like something outside of yourself to keep you accountable is like a little crutch, but it's better than nothing, right? It's better than not accomplishing what you set out to accomplish, right? Like going to the gym, and it's really hard for you to go to the gym. Get a accountability buddy, like a gym buddy, right? Yeah. So accountability buddies are very helpful. For me, my accountability buddy is my journal. It is my planner. My planner is my accountability friend. Yes, inanimate objects are my friend. So I've made it so that I become friends with my planner. I become friends with my journal. I feel very connected, and I do use colorful markers and my favorite colored pens. I have like a pink pen, I have like a purple pen, I have a blue pen, I have a green pen, and I use these pens to help me organize like my thoughts and color them in. So oh, sorry, did you hear me drinking? I'm drinking from a sippy cup. Sorry, no, not a sippy cup. Juice box. Sorry, juice box, not a sippy cup. Juice box. It's Hong Kong style milk tea. I think it's artificially flavored. But yeah, sorry about that. All right, sounds good, Fed Boy. Thank you for letting me know. Having someone help keep me accountable is extremely helpful for me, and it's something I need to get a better system for. Even simple stuff with it helps, which is part of why I've been able to do some things during your stream that I've been slacking on. Okay, hey, that's perfectly fine. No, not a sippy cup. It's no. I don't know why I thought of a sippy cup. I don't ask me why. It's not a sippy cup. I'm shaking the book. It's not a sippy cup. It's a juice box, but it's not juice. It looks like one of those juice boxes, you know? Those like little rectangular. Yeah, no, not a sippy cup. What about a sippy cup? Nothing. Definitely not a sippy cup. Baby at. No! I'm good. Oh, that's funny. I see, Antley. Yell at you to answer your messages. Okay. Whatever. We were talking about accountability buddies, okay? Accountability buddies. Did you guys watch that one part in Lethal Company? It asks you what your role is. I literally straight up typed, baby. I am the baby. Not only will I cry for no reason when being chased by like a monster, but I will. Alright, babyette. Time to drink your apple juice from your favorite potato sippy cup. Aww. A potato-shaped sippy cup would be so freaking adorable. Don't even get me started on that. That's too funny. That is too funny. Yeah, that was a moment. Okay. Alright. Continuing, guys. Continuing. We're on the next bulletin. Right here. Okay, right here. So. We want to get lots of playtime or physical activity like exercise every day, including cardio, strengthening, and flexibility exercises, which is something that I've been advocating for a lot, right? Which I will be demonstrating in a little bit. Well, not today, but I mean like in the future with all the redeems from the charity streams. Oh my goodness. Potato sippy cup, that's cute. A little potato sippy cup. Like biking? Like cycling? Like planking? Oh my goodness. Babies do need their playtime. Wow. Playtime. Gaming is another fun pastime activity, but we want it to be like physical exercise. Something that gets you up on your feet, gets your heart beating, right? Like cardio, like cycling, running, jogging. If that's hard on your knees or your legs or your ankles, then cycling is probably a better option, or the what is it called? The elliptical? That thing where you like hold onto the bar and you swing your arms and then your leg follows as well. Is that the elliptical? That machine, you know, that you see in the gyms? But yeah. Poet, do you remember that this is a YouTube and that I can clip all of this from the VOD, right? Moving right along, playing games is one of the few things you can consistently get yourself to do. So you take it over doing nothing. You try for the record. Okay. Sometimes even that's difficult for you. Well, the reason video games and gaming in general is so easy to do is because it gives you the happy hormones, right? It's an instant dose of happy hormones, and it's fun, right? We want to do it. We want to play games. It's easy, right? It's also very easy. Clipping made easy, the era of lost media. It's so over. It's so over for me. So much for lost media. Lots of lost media. That will just live rent-free in your minds. You were either there or you weren't. That's all it ever is. You're either there or you weren't. Okay. One of the few things that do for me, actually, given that my brain is different and whatnot. Sure. Yeah. It's an experience, for sure. Okay, so this next one is kind of weird, but I think I get what it's going for. Hug, hug, hiss, kiss. Get that feel good love hormone, oxytocin, flowing. You can give a hug to your granny, right? You can kiss your cat or your dog, right? Give them a big little hug, big ol' hug. If you guys have pets, that's, you know, that's a good way to get the happy love hormone oxytocin going. The next bulletin point is laugh loud and often. It's hard for me to laugh. I should probably do like one of those like you laugh you lose challenges, but every once in a while I get a good laugh out of the community. So you guys make me happy. And I laugh and I get a good chuckle, a good belly laugh in. Let's see. Oh, let me catch up with chat really quick. My true self is shown to the world. Yeah, you just had to be there. That's definitely what they're talking about. It's all about interpretation, Antley. You guys are humorous. You guys have a sense of humor to you. Yes, you do. Which is always nice. It's good to have a good sense of humor. But, you know, sometimes there's a time and place for humor, right? There's a time and place for that. It's not always jokes. It's sometimes we gotta settle down a little bit, you know? Just kind of reel in the jokes and get serious with ourselves, right? Take ourselves seriously, not just be super serious, but, you know, take a look at ourselves and really not make everything a joke, but make sure that you are keeping yourself accountable as opposed to just blowing it off as a joke, right? If there's something that you want to accomplish. Not even funny, just humorous. Oh, Cappy. Oh, Cappy. Anyways, so let's see. We got laugh out loud, laugh often. Okay, this next one is about food, right? Prepare and eat simple, pure, whole, organic foods with a joyous and loving spirit, of course, right? Stay hydrated, so that's always nice. These are all very good suggestions to help diffuse stress. Eating good food is going to be very helpful. You guys are very amusing. Yes indeed. The amusement just never ends with you guys. I will take amusement over anything else. Yes, very amusing, charming, excellent, wonderfully charming, in fact. Okay. Oh, shoot, there's an ad. So we have to just keep... Alright, I'll try to skip the ads. Okay, so where are we? Okay, so eat simple, pure, organic food as opposed to processed foods, right? There's a lot of processed food out there. Just the horde of comedians here. At least you'll take wonderfully charming. Yes. Our community is quite a mixed bunch, aren't we? Boy, oh boy, do we have so much fun together. And then I have to reel it back in. I could be like, guys. What was that meme or what was that thing They're always telling me, poet, act your age. I'll have to redirect that to the community, guys. Guys, act your age. It's time. It's time. It's time to face the music. Okay, so, let's see, where were we? The next bulletin is make restful sleep a #1 priority. Go to bed early and rise early. So this is kind of more on the biological side. It has something to do with your own circadian rhythm and kind of regulating that. So I actually struggle with this right now. So that is something that I am working on. But yeah, I just work with it. No, I'm 20, don't take me away. Oh, is the audio messed up, you guys? Don't tell me the audio is messed up. Scuffette is back. You guys can hear the music, right? The whatchamacallit, the background music? My own what rhythm po? What? Okay, alright. I can't with you guys. It's always jokes. It's a joke? Ah! Of course it's perfectly fine. That joke went over my head. I don't... Oh, facing the music. Oh. Wow. Either stream delay or that did not land where it was supposed to land. I don't know who's operating. I don't know who's the pilot of that joke, but whew, did that not land where it needed to. Like freaking crashed the ship on a deserted island. Was completely off course. But you tried. You tried. And that's all that matters. I am just dense. Well, that is true. This is 100% true. My denseness gets me in trouble almost all the time. No, it's no, I am pretty dense. This is no, I acknowledge this. Like what was it? Was it Takamiya? It was Takamiya, right? Like he tried to be, he was super smooth too about landing like a moment of riz for Takamiya, but I just completely was like, huh? It's like that one meme, huh? Freaking loading screen on my forehead. The audio's fine? Alright, Norbuz. Jones. Awesome. Good to see. Good to hear you. Good to see you. Norbuz Jones. Alright, Jones. Thanks for tuning in. He worded that sentence terribly. Oh man, I can't wait until Potato Dragon actually clips it and like shows like what he said. I don't even really remember. But that blocks Riz aimed at her. It really does, Panda. Yeah, I like that cat homie. Alright, well, you'll have to dig around for that, I guess. It'll be a few years until we see until we see that clip surface on the Pigeon Clips channel. It'll be years, Potato Dragon, years. Yeah, I'll let you guys sort that out. Oh boy. Alright, okay, continuing. I apologize. My brain treats Riz as a virus. What are you even supposed to do with Riz? Like, you just... I don't even know how you guys... What is this Riz aura? You forgot to make a thumbnail? Oh, shoot. Yeah, you don't need a thumbnail. Who needs a thumbnail? You can always add those in later. Yeah, you can always add those thumbnails in later. It can generate its own thumbnail. It actually allows you to choose from 3 auto-generated thumbnails. Who needs a thumbnail? Psh. It's just a clips channel. Let them preview the video without a without a thumbnail. I can't even. No one can riz me. Alright, we gotta stay focused, guys. We're never gonna get through this book. Brain rot is actually rotting my brain. I cannot comprehend what is going on. Okay, we're gonna continue. We're gonna continue. For those of you who are actually in the stream for the reading, that's what we're here for. Okay. It's just a clips channel. What do you mean? It is just the clips channel. I'm honored that you would even consider clipping me at all. My rare and stupid moments. We have to put the club in book club for sure, for sure. I'm beyond honored and overjoyed that you would clip my most stupidest moments ever, Potato. It is with great happiness that you clip me in my most vulnerable moments online. Oh my goodness. Okay, alright. It's okay, it's okay, don't worry. We got this. Daijoubu. Everything is daijoubu. Totally not worried. Prosperity. Oh no, posterity. Oh, I thought I said prosperity. I was like, oh okay, prosperity, but good English. Rare moments. Oh yes. Had to make that joke. Ah! I'm so defeated. I feel like a pan has like smacked me upside the head like donk. Oh my god. Oh man. Rare moments. Of course they're rare. Of course they're rare. What are you talking about? Do I look like a fool to you? Yeah, of course. No, I'm very happy that that there are clips, that you guys are making clips of me, and hopefully people can enjoy them and get a sense of my personality and my sense of humor, or your guys' sense of humor. Did I? Wait, did I? Huh. Wait, what? Don't gaslight me. I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm like 85 to 90% sure. Aw, jeez. Okay, alright. Now I have to wait in suspense. I'm pretty sure I said potato. Did I say panda? Shoot. My goldfish brain. You heard panda, but did I say panda? I might have said panda. I might need King's window. I might need to like King, I'm gonna need that window. Yeah, no, Panda said they need to be documented for posterity. The mindworms strike again, for real. Alright, from now on, I'm just gonna like stop addressing you guys by your username. I'm just gonna read your comment out loud, and if it's you, then you know who I'm talking to. If it's not you, then I was responding to a potato message. Potato is checking right now, as we speak. Keeping my fingers crossed. I don't think I messed up this time. We're never gonna get through this book, I swear to God. I get derailed so hard by you guys. It's great. Oh my god. Y'all are arguing if oh god, what have I started? What is going on these days? I'm pretty sure I'm not tired yet. Usually that happens when I start getting a little tired, but I still feel alright. So that might have been a minor slip of the tongue. Hopefully not. We will wait and see. Well, actually, let's not wait and see. Let's continue with the book, and then when Potato Dragon comes back with the verdict, we will know whether I'm making that same mistake again or not. I'm pretty sure I didn't. Because I was talking... Oh man. Now I don't know. Now I don't know. When I see the letter P, everything just goes out the window. He's back. Oh dear. Oh dear. Alright, what's the verdict? Did he clip it? Oh, just keep going? Okay. He clipped it, didn't he? Oh my god, wait, hold on, I gotta see something. Oh my god! Hold on, hold on, hold on. Did he really? He clipped it! The heck? Boy, oh boy! I'm glad I made this. Babyette? Oh wait, no, that's something else. Alright, never mind. Alright, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep rolling with this. Oh dear. I'm so worried. Huh. You guys, my goldfish brain can't. Alright. Back to centering myself. He'll be back momentarily. Oh dear. Just tell him he doesn't have to come back. I don't need the change. He can keep the tip. He can keep the change. Let's see. What do we want to do? Alright. I'm gonna continue. And when he comes back, we'll see. We'll see. He's probably clipping it right now. But okay, where did we leave off at? So eat good. Yeah, don't worry about it. Eat simple as opposed to like complex or processed foods, and pure as opposed to processed foods. Whole organic foods with joyous and loving spirit. Make restful sleep a #1 priority, so go to bed early and rise early. If that's a possibility for you guys, then definitely. Minimize disturbing influences. Oh my god. This is a topic we could go over in so much detail. What is considered disturbing influences? So, do you guys see this, right? Minimize disturbing influences? Oh god, I'm so worried. I can see him typing in the garden. He clipped it, didn't he? He clipped it. I know he did. He totally clipped it. Okay, I can't even focus right now. You know what's a disturbing influence? Potato Dragon. Potato Dragon's a disturbing influence. I'm sorry to say, but I am so disturbed by his presence and his influence. Oh my god! Oh my god, it happened again. Oh my god! I can't let this. It's so over. It's so over. Oh my goodness. There is no totem pole. Poet when Potato clips her, I feel a disturbance in the force. You're a disturbing influence. Okay, so minimize disturbing influences. Okay, I'm just kidding. Potato, you are not a disturbing influence. You're just disturbing, period. Okay? Okay. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Oh my god. We don't talk about this. We don't talk about this. We don't talk about this, okay? We move on from that. Oh god damn it. Okay. Absolutely destroyed. I'm so wrecked. At this point, we should be taking bets on which one she says. Oh god. It's so over. It's so over for me. I can't save myself. Okay. Why do I do that? I don't know why I do that. Womp womp indeed. So over for me. Okay, alright, it's good. Okay, we gotta focus, guys. Bring it back, reel it back in. Speed clipping everything? Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. The fact that you have to speed clip everything is really telling, Potato. It's so over for me. It's so over. Oh my god. It's so over. Remember guys, this is why it's really important to minimize disturbing influences, yeah? It's really important to minimize disturbing influences. And on that terrible note, thanks for watching and good night. Oh my goodness. Dear God. Skip making the thumbnails. You can always come back to them. You can always come back to them. You do you, buddy. You do what you have to do to feel okay. Ah. Alright, we're good. We're still on diffusing stress, guys. I feel like it's really important to minimize disturbing influences. And what are some examples of disturbing influences? Well, I'm so glad you asked. I would say some of like what you guys call brain rot. You guys know, like content that is very like junk food for the brain. I'm not talking about like interactions that are silly and wholesome and meaningful to have in order to establish some sort of like connection beyond parasocialism, but like I have banter with Potato. I said it right. What are some examples of disturbing influences? Potato, hi. See, I'm getting his name right. It's Potato. There you go. Example number 2, Cappy. Okay. Alright. He's not that disturbing, really. Example 3, 4, 5, and etc. Rest of chat. Sure. Potato really messed up to be higher on the priority list than Cappy. Alright, so for those of you guys who don't know, we have some folks in the community who have been quite noticeable for their esteemed presence. Right? Alright, we will continue as chat dukes it out, fights it amongst themselves. The crown of hierarchy. There is no hierarchy, by the way. You're each a menace in your own way, but you're loved. And yeah, for those of you guys who are new, lurking, listening, welcome to the community. I hope you enjoy it here. We are currently talking about minimizing disturbances and disturbing influences, and I would recommend reducing content that is like junk food for the brain, that's neither improving or enhancing or enriching your life. And you know, humor is one thing, entertainment is one thing, but you can also entertain in such a way that is not crude or disturbing. So, alright. The next point is you can enjoy a massage or a bodywork therapy as often as you are possibly able to, as possible, right? Wait, enjoy massage / bodywork therapies as often as possible. Meanwhile, you guys are trying to figure out who's the most menacing of them all. Let's see. Seek out calming aromas and music is the next point. Seeking out calming aromas and music. So, you know, music that isn't triggering you emotionally. Although sometimes it does help to listen to music that matches your emotional state so that you feel more connected. Calming aromas can be like lavender, as long as it doesn't make you nauseous. Something like chamomile as well. Next is, and I'm kind of blocking it. Let me see if I can scroll up a bit. Oh, well, there's a... I don't know if I can close these ads, but yeah, there we go. Go out into prana-rich nature every day. Breathe in the aromas of growing plants. You can hug a tree. You can lie in the grass. If you can't go there physically, you can capture beauty through visualization. Okay. De-stressing can also be doing an activity that you deem relaxing, like playing something not violent. True. Yeah, there's plenty of games that are really, really calming. I would say MapleStory is pretty calming. I like the music. What are some other games? Oh, Overcook. Overcook's a great game. Oh yeah, sure, Takamiya. That would be very helpful. That would be very, very, very helpful. I can do that for the next reading. But in the meantime, we will continue down this list. So try your best not to stress about or base your happiness on things you can't control, like the weather or traffic or other people's behavior, for sure. Wait, did I just say... Oh my god. It's so over for me, Antly. Antly. Oh my god. Did I really? Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna end the stream. Goodbye. Write that down, write that down. It's so over. I'm sorry, Antly. Not determining who's the menace right now. Yeah, we should probably stay focused. Antly is gonna send the PDF link over, It's Antly who's being helpful and just being the sweetest scholar ever. Right. How can you confuse us like that? No idea. There's just so many names in the chat right now. Hold on, let me see. Tetris. Oh, hey, Nell. It's good to see you. Nello, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Antly is the sweetest, one of the most helpful or more helpful scholars. I think so. I think YouTube does have a mute button or a timeout. Don't worry, she might confuse you for someone else. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I have no excuse. Oh, okay. No, anyways. Hi Nell, it's so good to see you. I'm like subconsciously worried. Oh, not even subconsciously. It's like it's in the forefront of my being, of my core right now. Why I do that? I really don't know. But it happens. I have no excuse. Takamiya says, potato and panda, I understand. Antly and Takamiya is crazy. It's because you're the pigeon head trio. You two are just, I clump you guys together. You guys are like opposites. You guys are like complete opposites. It's so strange. Antly is like responsible, reasonable. Antly is like very calm and like considerate. And then like, yeah, he can be like silly and chaotic too every now and again. Yeah, you guys seem pretty close. No, with panda. No, with potato. Oh my god, guys, just end me now. I don't want to be here anymore. Apparently, Mia. I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh my god. Oh, it's so over. It's so over. It's so over, guys. Are you gonna mistake your name as either since it starts with a P? No, I know who I am. I'm scared. I'm scared of my own mind. I'm scared of my own brain. Oh my goodness. The pigeon head trio consists of Potato, Antly, and Takamiya. Yeah? Will I ever redeem myself? Please, please let this just be a hiccup. Yes, that is correct. The pigeon head trio is Potato, Antly, and Takamiya. Potato, Antly, and Takamiya. Cappy, everyone knows who you are. Antly is the goodest or best boy in the trio. Okay. Okay. Alright. Don't worry, I know who you are. Even if my brain mixes up the names, I know exactly who you are. Alright, I pray to God that doesn't happen. That should be my New Year's resolution. I'm gonna I need to write this down. I need to write this down. Yeah, I'm gonna repeat your guys' name like a mantra, like a freaking mantra. Yes, Antly. And thank you for offering to send me the PDF, Antly. I greatly appreciate that. Antly. Antly. I just need to, cause there's in my brain, I'm thinking of all of you guys simultaneously. And so because of how it's connected in my brain, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. Alright, thank you, Antly. Thank you, Antly. Greatly appreciate it. Oh no. Oh my god. Potato! Freaking potato! Oh my god, it's so over. Alright, we gotta continue. We gotta continue this. We can't be bogged down by this. I'm determined to get through this this final page. Let me just get through this final page with you guys. I do. Oh my god. I do not, because I can actually see their faces. But I'm only going off of your. You know what? I could do? I know what I can. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna look at your icons instead of your names. I'm gonna look at your icons and think of that as your face. So that's Antly, that's Takamiya, that is Panda, and then when I see potato dragons, what is potato? Oh, that's potato dragons. Yes, okay. I'm gonna give that a shot. I'm a visual person, so sometimes the words get mixed up. I do that when I read as well. That's Cappy. What is it, Cappy? What is it now? Is your slime? Well, don't change your PFPs. Don't change your profile pictures. Otherwise, it's gonna throw me off. That's, you know how you recognize someone by their face? I'm gonna try to recognize you guys by your icons. Potato dragon. Oh man, I thought you messed it up again. I was gonna lose it. No, I'm trying a new strategy. I am desperately trying potato. I am desperately trying to redeem myself. Guilty says it's not gonna work out too well. So far, it's alright. As long as chat is nice and slow. Panda says, quick, everyone exchange profile pictures, please don't. You can send it in the garden. Give me a second. Or you can send it here actually. Will it allow links? I will allow your link, Antly. Have your PFPs the default Google PFP. Oh my god, Potato, you are not about to switch profile pictures with Panda. No. You have a whitish icon? Are you gonna call him? No, because he has a clear potato. You guys better behave. I swear to God. Alright. Thank you, Antly. I'm recognizing you guys based off of your profile pictures, so don't screw me over. Don't screw me over. with this shenanigans of yours. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let me copy this really quick. Copy link address. Let me just check it out really quick. No one wants yours, Cappy. No one wants your profile picture. Okay. I will get this set up for next time. Oh, you do have the PDF. This is really good. Oh, there's limited preview access, though. There's a limited preview access. How are you getting the full thing? You don't need to digitally borrow it every time, but it's free. Okay. Oh, you just need to log in and borrow. Oh, okay, so I'd have to— oh, Internet Archives. I see, I'd have to sign up. Okay, I'll look into that. Yeah, that's what I need to do. Got it. Okay. Alright, I will look into that. So there's some books that we can read from there. Thank you! Aunt Lee! Thank you so much, Aunt Lee! Aunt Lee is so helpful, guys! Aunt Lee is so great! Why can't you be more like Aunt Lee? Oh my god. Oh man. No, don't exchange your profile pictures. Aunt Lee says I've used that for all of your books you've gone over that I've been here for. Nice. I don't know why I'm getting better at it, because I'm recognizing your guys' profile pictures. So just don't do anything crazy, and otherwise I'm so screwed. Keep forgetting there's a delay. No, I don't have favorites. I like you guys individually as your own. So just chill. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You guys are all my little tater tots, my little scholars. Okay, so moving on. Now that that is out of our system, I keep forgetting there's a delay. So I'm gonna wait for that delay. Wait for you guys' comments on that. No comments? We can move on? Let's see, where did we even leave off at? Oh, right here. I don't have a favorite. I'm just derpy. It's also not healthy to— okay, proceed. It's also not healthy to like compare yourself to others. I think if anything, you should always compare yourself to yourself. Like to always improve yourself. Like, where were you at yesterday and how you can get better tomorrow or today, right? So, this next point talks about don't stress about or base your happiness on things you can't control, like weather, traffic, or other people's behavior. So that one's really straightforward if you think about it, right? Don't stress about or base your happiness on things you can't control, like the weather, the traffic, or other people's behavior. Okay. Very straightforward. It's very self-explanatory. All right, next one. Learn, as they say in Taoism, to go with the flow. Be fluid, soft, gentle, and changeable like flowing water. And I think that's really important, especially if you're trying to learn something new or change some aspect or component of yourself, or if you're trying to like let go or unlearn or undo a behavior or a pattern that no longer serves you. It's really helpful to be able to just be fluid and not be rigid. Be soft as opposed to like rigid and hard. You can be gentle as opposed to being really hard on yourself, and allow yourself to change components and aspects of yourself that you feel are no longer serving you, right? So for example, just right now, I was making a lot of mistakes, and so I went with the flow, right? I accepted it. I was fluid. I tried to like remedy the situation by finding a solution. I am adaptable, I am changeable, so I flow. So that's why I try to go with the flow, right? So I work with what I have, which is your guys' display pictures, as an aid. So if I want to change something about my behavior or about myself, I look for other ways to remedy my behavior. More like making content. That is not intentionally making content, Panda. I promise you. That is not. That is. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. I'm not sure about that. But as long as you guys get kicks and giggles out of it, then that's all that really matters. Yes, that was a good example, right? Like, I'm actively trying to change my behavior because it is, while it's funny, it's also not something I want to do. It's not something I want to do. So I want to be mindful of what I am doing and saying at all times. Yes. Okay, I will acquire content. Okay, that's enough content for now. That's enough content for now. Okay. Okay, the next one is kind of an outlook. This next point is try to look at all change as a lesson and a positive, expansive experience. Try to look at all change as a lesson and a positive, expansive experience, which I think I am trying to, right? So if you ever want to change a component of yourself, so here's an example. You're an alcoholic and you want to change. You can look at your change as a life lesson. You can think of your change as something that's positive, that the change is an expansive experience, that you're not limited to how you currently are. Oh, Sheepy Clips. Okay, well, welcome. It's good to see you, Sheepy. Oh, I can just call you Sheepy. That's how I try to look at things. Yeah. He's here on Sheepy Clips, yeah. Hi, Green Speed Demon. It's good to see you. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Hope you guys are having fun. Seems like you guys are enjoying yourselves. I certainly am also having a good time. That's P-Dog! I know that's P-Dog. I know that's P-Dog! Does this look like a sheep to you? No, Panda. How have I been? I'm doing well. Thank you, Green Speed. I'm doing well. How are you doing? I hope you're taking care of yourself. Okay, so let's continue on with this list. I am determined to get through this list. No idea, but I do like this thought of calling you Sheepy instead. Sheepy Potato? Sheepy Potato. That's cute. A sheep potato, a potato sheep. It's pretty adorable. Alright, let us continue. So, we will get through the list, absolutely. Alright, let's see, where are we? Enhance relationships through conscious, compassionate communication. Be a deep listener. Yeah, that's always helpful. She-tato. That's weird. No, not sheep panda. No. That's no. That's a big no-no. That's funny. You guys are funny. Tee-hee, you got a little chuckle out of me. Good for you, good for you. But yeah, I think enhancing relationships through a conscious effort and compassionate communication is really nice to have in your intimate or personal relationships, right? Yeah. Antly is Antly. Potato dragon is potato dragon. Takamiya is Takamiya. Panda burrito is panda burrito. Okay? Yes. Good. Very good. Yeah. Very important. Very important. Okay. So next we have, after enhancing relationships through a conscious communication, conscious compassionate communication, we also want to be good listeners, right? We also want to be good listeners. Another way to diffuse stress is that you can ask for help from friends, family, or professionals when necessary. So there's a little footnote here. Some of us just don't know what it feels like to relax, or we find we can't commit to popular stress management practices like meditation, yoga, pranayama, exercise, and the like. If this sounds like you, biofeedback or hypnotherapy may provide the skills to tame the stress monster for good. With many top integrative physicians touting the benefits, including all these other like integrative physicians. These techniques are very empowering and show us that we have the ability to gain control over our mind-body physiology, such as life challenges in the here and now, as well as buried emotional trauma. Okay. Okay. So we can ask for help from family, friends, and or professionals. Touting. Oh, touting. Touting, sorry. I thought it was like tooting. Toot toot. Touting. Okay. Words, man. Not tooting. It's like I was thinking like tooting your own horn, you know? Like toot toot, noot noot. Nah? Okay, touting. Physicians touting the benefits, including Andrew Weil, Dr. Oz, and Deepak Chopra. Oprah. I get really nervous reading people's names, so I try to skip over that as much as possible. I don't want to like mispronounce a person's name. It always like reads different. It is synonymous with boast, but in a different context. Ah, okay. Yeah, I know what boasting is. Like you're kind of really proud of it, right? Touting. Okay. Alright, so next on the list is prioritize activities and so better manage time. This one's a little vague, but to help with diffusing stress, the way I interpret prioritizing certain activities so that you can manage your time better is just through time management, right? It boasts this quality. Right. I can't imagine why you'd be hesitant about saying names. Oh dear. Oh my goodness. It's become a sort of anxiety for me now. But it's under control. It's managed. It's a managed anxiety. Oh, pigeon clips. Yeah, I can't imagine why she's hesitant with names. Yeah. Yeah, pigeon. We don't. I wonder why. After all that, I wonder why. Potato pigeon. Oh no, it's fine. It's managed. It's just a concern, right? Like my pronunciation of words, big words. So. Takamiya says it's either you'd be called Panda or Takamiya. You'd be lucky if it's Panda. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you're funny. You guys are so funny. Panda says, nah, we're just seeing things that aren't there. Antley says, very understandable. Everything is all right. Everything is all right. Yes, everything is all right. It's fine. The scuff is real. I just roll with it. Okay. Oh, this is for folks who need it. This is just to help with, you know, diffusing stress, getting enough nutrition in your diet, in your body, but you can take some high quality multivitamins with antioxidants. That's also something to fuel your body with, so that's always good. You can consider omega-3 essential fatty acids for brain, heart, and hormonal health. So you can consider taking supplements or herbal remedies. Herbal remedies meaning like, you know, ginger tea, ginseng, if you can tolerate that. Right, certain herbal soups from Chinese medicine. You can take from some of that information and apply it to your life. Slow down and enjoy as many of these stress-reducing and blissful practices as you can. I don't know how blissful these practices are, but alright. Please read on, my friends, for more powerful practices and coping strategies for managing stress, healing, and deeply caring for your beautiful, loving self. Alright. Okay, so here we are. Let us read this last paragraph. Oops, let me see how to... There we go. So, starting from the top here. It helps you to identify the why, who, when, and where of your experiences, along with the accompanying emotions, to bring circumstances into clear focus. Those you are thankful for, or perhaps your fears, or areas where you lack self-confidence or fortitude to follow through. Yeah, the word blissful also has me a little bit worried, but anyways, it is what it is, right? To help you do this, keep a journal every day. That's not a bad idea. Write down whatever is on your mind, from the most mundane to the most bizarre thoughts and everything in between. Sure. This will provide tremendous cathartic. Well, this will prove tremendously cathartic for your soul, as it allows you to clear out the gunk. Vent your feelings, and along the way, make some important self-discoveries. For instance, you will probably spot the repetition of thoughts. These are areas in your life that may need extra attention. Try to write a few passages every day. If struggling with a particular issue, it's especially good to have your journal handy. Write a few words about what's going on. Note your feelings and the sensations that these feelings create in your body and mind. If you're in the midst of a difficult experience, talk it through, just you and your journal. And certainly, if you experience any form of fulfillment, exhilaration, love, and gratitude, note this as well. Acknowledging good feelings allows you to more readily see and feel the love and grace around you, and thus become an expression of this love and grace. Write a few words. Wait, where did I leave off at? Love and grace. You're writing the story of your life in your journal's pages and the process of writing brings your experiences fully into your consciousness, which is all part of reaching your full human potential. Okay. Antley says, I need to find a good balance between a small enough journal to easily carry around, but also has enough space for you to write in, because you write pretty big. Sure. Okay. Yeah, like an A1 or A4 sized book might be helpful. I don't know. I have to double check the book sizes. Let me double check. A1 book. A1 book size. Or like an A2 or an A3. Maybe an A2 size would be good for you. A2 or A3 book size. A2 or A3 book size. Paper's too expensive? Yeah, paper can get pretty expensive, can't it? For sure. Yeah, those could work. Because it's not too big, but it's like a little bit smaller than like a normal size, so that you can kind of carry it around with you. And then you can continue to write big, and yeah, that's a possibility. I particularly like Japanese stationery books. Those are always really nice, but if you don't have access to it, you can also utilize digital as well. Right. So there is an exercise, the progressive relaxation, a classic practice to relieve tension in the mind-body physiology. Oh, some more ads. Oops. Okay. So, it's been estimated that we have 60,000 thoughts a day. 59,000 of them reruns from the day before. That's a lot of goop clogging up our system. Let's see. I think you guys can see it just fine. Yeah, I think you should be able to read it. So here we are right here. In Eastern philosophy, they call this the monkey mind. So monkey mind is having a lot of thoughts, and thoughts that are rerunning from the past. The following is a classic yet simple practice for bringing you back into your body and out of your monkey mind quicker than you can say relaxation response. So it's a quick way to bring your mind back to center and focus. You think about the same stuff all the time, all day? Yeah. And indeed, that's what this is widely used for, to elicit the relaxation response. We have become such conditioned bundles of reflexes in the mind-body physiology. Hear a beep and we react. An essential part of learning how to relax involves learning to pay close attention to the feelings of both tension and relaxation in our bodies. Okay, so this technique teaches us to become aware of tension in the body and how to release it. So then it goes through some steps of how to do that. There's like a few steps. Let's see. Yeah, there's about 4 steps really. So, let me read this through, and then let's give this a chance. Let's try this out. Let me know if you want to participate in this classic practice to relieve tension in the mind-body physiology. You need to severely limit the number of things you do in a day to protect against it and your stomach pains. Sure, yeah, that makes sense. Right. Well, having a racing thought or racing thoughts in general is very exhausting for your body. It's for your it's where your mental capacity is just bombarded and doesn't get a chance to relax. So it says sit or lie in a comfortable position, close your eyes and breathe rhythmically in and out. I'm just going to read this really quickly. Okay, so you guys are going to try it. All right, so it looks like Anthony and Guilty are down. Just going to scan this really quick. It looks pretty safe. Oh, I think I know what this technique is. I move on the entire button, play coach and touches. Replace any additional work. Return there and consciously breathe in the area. Okay. Okay. All right. This looks like a safe and positive and constructive activity that we can do right now, and then we will consider reflecting on our experience. Also, hi Anamasta, it's really good to see you. Hello, hello. Thanks for joining us. You're done or you're down? I can't tell. It always feels awkward because you have to quit things earlier than everyone else, or you're not going out for long activities just to prevent that. Okay. It's a huge pain. I see. Yeah, I would imagine so. But you are working with yourself and your mind and your body and your limitations, right? Okay, you're down? Okay, cool. Very nice. So, some of the ways we can kind of like, what's the word? Be mindful and take care of ourselves is to know our limits. Knowing our limits is very helpful. Hi, Mr. Grimheart. Welcome to the stream. Returning from hanging out with your buddy. Yeah, I just took a sip of something to drink. It's like a little juice box carton of flavored tea. So, it's great to see you. Yeah, Antley, I think it's really important to remember that as you get older, you need to find ways to take care of yourself. And sometimes that means, quote unquote, leaving early, excusing yourself so that you can protect and allow yourself to recharge. I know my social battery tends to get depleted pretty easily, so sometimes I like limit myself in terms of how much I'm socially active with others. Does that make sense? Yeah. I see. That's unfortunate. It never feels very good to be viewed negatively, but as long as you can validate your own experience, then that's all that really truly matters. Yeah. So it's just like anything else, just be mindful of your limits, and you can be polite about it. You can just be like, oh, you know, this is a little too much for me. Maybe next time I can stay longer, but you know, just do what is comfortable for yourself, because you have to take care of yourself. And part of self-care is listening to your body, listening to your gut feeling or your inner wisdom, or what your mind is trying to tell you, like, oh, this is very exhausting, I should probably leave a little bit earlier, etc., right? That's really good. Yeah, it's good to have like that support system where others can understand if you're not feeling well, or you want to just kind of, you know, relax and not engage too much, and to not take that personally, right? Yeah, sure. Understandable. So, with everyone who's here, we will attempt this technique, which is called a classic practice to relieve tension in the mind-body physiology. So, only do what feels comfortable for you. The instructions are all right here, right? So you can read about it really quick. I know I'm blocking the 4th item, but I will read it out loud. And you can sit comfortably or lie down comfortably, whatever works for you. You can have your eyes open gently or closed, whatever feels comfortable for you. You can be gently blinking, you can be staring at the screen if you want, or you can be staring at the wall or ceiling. That is fine as well. But what's most important is that you're tuning into your body. So even though you're looking at the wall or the ceiling, your focus is on the activity. Does that make sense? And if you want to really follow along, you can have it on your on your screen as well while you're sitting and paying attention. So, all right. So first, for everyone who's tuning in, you're welcome to join us. You can participate in this activity as well. We are about to practice how to relieve tension in the mind-body physiology. Okay? So everyone who would like to participate, please sit down or lie down in a comfortable position, whether on your bed or on a yoga mat or on the rug. You can close your eyes again and begin by breathing in deeply. Breathing in, hold for a moment, and breathe out. Okay? And continue that pattern. So you're going to breathe somewhat rhythmically. You're going to breathe in, hold, breathe out. Breathe in, hold, breathe out. Okay, great. And for those of you guys tuning in, we're doing a practice right now. And you can join us if you would like. Just remember to breathe. Inhale, pause, and exhale. So we're going to begin at the crown of our head, which is the top of our head, okay? We're going to focus on this area for several seconds. So try to think or touch the top of your head. Okay, you can tap the top of your head just to know where it's at. Okay. Notice any tensions throughout your scalp. Do you feel any tension in the back of your head, the side of your head, or anything like that? And give yourself permission to let go of that tension if you can. You can just let it go. Again, let's stay here, on the crown of our head, on our scalp, whatever, pronunciation, potato. You're going to breathe several breaths, and you're going to notice the feeling of your body tissues relaxing, okay? That might mean raising your eyebrows up, and then gently putting your eyebrows back down into neutral. Right, so we're kind of scanning our scalp, our crown area for any tension, right? And if you want, you can gently massage the back of your head, the side of your head, just gently kind of feel around for any tension if that's helpful for you. And remember to breathe. Breathing in deeply. We're going to hold. And then we're going to breathe out. Okay? Very good. Now we're going to move onward to the forehead and the face. So, and you're going to do the same thing. So you can kind of touch your face a little bit to see if there's any tension. And I've mentioned this before, but your jawline can hold a lot of tension. So if you want to gently massage your jaw from both sides, go ahead and gently massage your jaw with your eyes closed, relaxing your face. What you can also do after you massage your jaw is you can scrunch up your face like you ate something really sour. You can scrunch up your face and then you can release. You can scrunch up your face and then you can release. Okay? Try to do that gently. You can wiggle your eyebrows. You can smile big, widely, and then drop back to neutral. You can frown and then go back to neutral. You can do that a few times. You can smile big, like a really big smile, really big grin, and then drop back into neutral. You can frown, then drop back into neutral. Okay, and And then if massaging your jaw is very helpful for you to remember not to hold the tension in your face, that's always something that you can do, okay? And remember to breathe so that we're sending our bodies oxygen. So we're gonna breathe in, big, 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 big breath in. We're gonna hold it and we're gonna let it go. Very good. Breathe in once more. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Hold it and exhale. Very good. Exhale all of that out. Go at your own pace. I don't want you to be lightheaded, so go at your own pace, whatever feels comfortable for you. And once you're done breathing in, relaxing your facial muscles, we're gonna move on to our shoulders. We're going to bring our shoulders up to our ears, both of them, like we're shrugging, and we're gonna hold it there. And then we're just gonna let it go. We're gonna bring our shoulders up to our ears, hold it there, and then we're gonna let it go. Notice any sensations or tingling or tension. Is there any tension in any part of your body while doing that? Try to be mindful of that as much as you can. Try not to strain yourself. Do things very gently, very slowly. Bring your shoulders up close to your ears as though you're shrugging, and then gently release them. Okay? Notice and become aware of any tension in your shoulder blades, in your shoulders. You can also begin to roll your shoulders back. Okay? Bring your neck and your head up so you're not shrimping. So roll your shoulders back and then roll your shoulders forward as well. This is a nice exercise to try to identify any weird posture. Use your core to sit up straight. Roll your shoulders back. A few moments. Remember to breathe. I just let out a nice relaxing yawn, and that really relaxed my upper torso. So that was really comfortable. Again, notice where your jaw is if you hold tension there. And try to remember to soften the inner body. Try to relax. Try to remind yourself that you are a person who deserves relaxation. You're a person who is capable of relaxation. You're a person who deserves to be feeling relaxed and calm, right? Hopefully that helps. Item number 3. So we're on number 3 right now. Progressively move your attention from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. Checking in on your body, tightening body tissues, then releasing any tension. And remember to breathe. So, we've moved through the top of our head to our face and to our neck and shoulders. So we're going to move through the front torso. And then we're going to move through our arms, hands, fingers, spinal column, upper, middle, lower back, our glutes and pelvic area, our thighs and hamstrings, the calves and our legs, our feet and our toes. So we're going to do the same thing that we did to all of these different parts, one at a time. So let's go ahead and do our arms, both arms. If you can, raise the arms above your head, stretch up, up, stretch. Give a nice gentle stretch for yourself. Gently stretch up, and then slowly bring your arms down, and relax. Okay? Do that once more. So you're bringing your arms above your head, wherever you're seated, wherever you're seated or laying down. You're going to bring your arms above your head and stretch up. And then you're gonna gently come back down, okay? And now that was kind of your arms, like the joint where it meets your armpit. And next, we're going to try to notice our wrists or our elbows. So for our elbows, since we raised up our arms and we stretched up and out, our elbows were part of that exercise, and so we brought that back down. So we're bringing our attention down past our elbow into our wrist. So I want you to kind of do some wrist exercises where you gently rotate your wrists, both of them at the same time if you can. So rotate them one direction, right? Rotate them one direction in circles, and then rotate your wrist in another direction, the other direction, opposite direction. See how that feels. If you hear any popping and clicking, that's okay. Just gently rotate your wrist as I am doing with you guys. And you can kind of do this thing where you like shake your hands and just let your wrist and your hand flop about. It's kind of like you're shaking your hand downwards, up and down. And hopefully that kind of releases any tension in your arm and wrist. Alright, so go ahead and look at your hands. Look at your hands, look at your fingertips. I want you to open your hands as wide as you can, both of them, or one at a time, whichever you prefer. And really stretch your hand out wide, and then close them into fists, and then tighten your fists, and then gently release, and go back to opening up your hands really wide, stretching out your hands, and notice any tension that you're feeling in your body. Remember to take deep breaths in and let that out. Okay, wiggle your fingers a little bit. Wiggle your fingers up and down. Wiggle your fingers side to side. You can wiggle your fingers, relieve any of your hand tension. Be mindful of any tension in your hands. You can look at your hands as you're doing this. You can do grabby hands. You know how to do grabby hands, where your knuckles, your hands are like reaching out and grabbing something. You do that for a few times, and then wiggle your hands again, wiggle your fingers, try to relax the joints, right? Hold your hand, squeeze your hand, release any tensions in your hand that you have. If there's tension in your hand, be mindful of it. If your hand hurts in any way, be a little bit more gentle. Okay, so that was our hands. We're gonna do the same for our, let's see what I can do, our glutes, our gluteus maximus, our buttocks. You guys are gonna, this will be really quick. You guys are just going to clench and release, right? And then we're gonna do our pelvic area, which is kind of hard to do unless you're standing up. I was gonna do if you can stand up. I'm not standing up, but if you can stand up, what you can do is you can kind of like rotate your hips and like, you know, like when you're doing like a salsa or doing like a hip from side to side. I can give you guys a minute if you want to gently stand up really quick where you're at, or if you're seated, you can kind of like lean your torso from side to side, which is something that I'm doing right now. Lean your torso from side to side, get a little stretch in there. If you're standing up, you can kind of like do figure eights with your hips to try to like open up that space. Again, noticing any tension in your body as you're doing so. If you're moving your torso from side to side, you should be getting a nice spinal stretch, just a gentle side to side, side to side. So that's kind of our upper body, upper torso, our pelvic area. I'm not sure how to do thighs, but hamstrings can be easy. If you are still standing, you can try to touch your toes and get a bit of a stretch in. Feel for any tension in your body there. Do a little bit of stretch. If you're seated on the ground or on a yoga mat, you can just bring your feet forward and reach forward. If you're seated in a chair, you can possibly bring your feet up or swing your legs, right? Swing your legs while you're seated in a chair. Just do anything to try to bring movement to your legs. Give that a minute, give that a moment. Remember to breathe. Breathe in. Hold and breathe out. Very good, very good. Yep, you're taking the time to relax. I feel a lot more relaxed just going through the upper body. I don't know about you guys, but that was very helpful for me. We still have our ankles and our feet. So kind of what we did with our hands and wrist, we're going to rotate our ankles in a circular motion. Okay, when you're ready, whether you're seated down or standing, you can stand and rotate your ankles. You can sit in a chair and rotate your ankles. If you're seated on the floor, you can just have your legs in front of you and rotate your ankles in circles in one direction, right? In one direction, and then switch to the other direction. Rotate, rotate, finding any tension in your body. Relaxing those muscles, engaging those muscles and relaxing them. So we're activating and bringing awareness to any tension from head to toe. Okay. Yeah, so now we are gonna wiggle our toes. I know, kind of silly, right? But do your best. We're gonna wiggle our toes. So you can stretch them open, wide, close them. You can kind of scrunch them in. Oh, you didn't know you had tension in your arms? Yeah, revisit any of these parts that you want to give more attention to, which would be the item number 4. But you know, it's like a full body scan. If you work on the computer a lot, then that is something that you'll innately have tension in, kind of where your wrist and elbow is, that your forearm. Your forearm generally is going to have some tension. I used to massage my arms in a way with my thumb. I would just kind of press and massage my forearms because I would be working on the computer all day. And I would just there's no pressure point, I'm just massaging it, like doing circular motions using my thumb. So for example, my right hand would hold my left hand, or my left hand would hold my right arm, right? And then I would just go up and down from my wrist all the way to my elbow, and I would just massage that area, front and back of my forearm. That's something you can kind of do to notice and release some tension in your forearm. Yeah, that's a possibility as well. So yeah, wiggle your toes as much as possible. See if there's any tension anywhere in your foot. If not, that's okay. If you don't feel anything, it's still good to wiggle your toes. Bring awareness to your full body. I'll continue reading. You can tighten and then release tension in each of the bodies. So you're like contracting your muscles. So for example, scrunch up your toes so it looks like it's like curling up, and then release. Curl your toes and then release. Scrunch up and curl your toes and then release, right? To like kind of identify the tension if there's any there. Try not to give yourself a cramp, right? Be gentle with yourself. Be very gentle. Move slowly. Massage your foot if you need to. There's actually a really good self-foot massage that I learned from a monk once. She was very helpful. You're cramping on your calves. Okay, so Takamiya, you must have cramps in your calves. That's you're probably gonna need to do some leg stretches, Takamiya. So let's do some leg stretches together. Whether you're seated in a chair, if you're seated on the ground, that's fine. Extend your legs out in front of you, and your heel should be pointed, and the toes should be pointed to the ceiling. Okay? Your toes should be pointed to the ceiling with your heels pushing forward, and your legs are straight. Okay? Try to do some stretches like that. And now point your toes in front of you. Point your toes in front of you, and then bring them to the top, pointing to the top of the ceiling, right? And then if you can, lean forward to touch your toes. You must be having some tension in your calves. So I'm doing this as well as I'm seated in my chair. I'm just bringing my feet forward, and then I'm just kind of like touching my toes, leaning forward a little bit. I'm pointing my toes to the ceiling, and I'm getting a nice hamstring stretch just seated in my chair. And then I'm pointing my toes forward, right? And pointing it back up to the ceiling. So do this a few times, gently, slowly point them to the ceiling. You should get that nice hamstring stretch in the back of your calf. Feel that stretch. Feel that tension, and then release it by pointing your toes forward. I know, crazy, right? We're actually stretching together. But that's all part of the whole full body scan. And what I really enjoy about stretching is that you are releasing that tension, or you're at least identifying the tension in your body, and you are addressing it through a stretch. Yeah, Takamiya, definitely. You don't have to do crazy things, gentle movements, small, gentle movements. I don't know if you're seated in a chair, or if you're seated on the ground on a floor, or if you're seated on a bed, but just it's really simple. Just have your feet straight out, stick your legs straight out in front of you. Lean forward, try to touch your toes with your hands. You don't have to touch your toes, because just leaning forward, you'll get a little bit of a stretch in the back of your leg, right? And then if you can't lean forward because of, I don't know, back problems or just lack of flexibility, you can just point your toes upward into the ceiling, and that should give you a really good stretch in both of your legs. Remember to breathe. Breathe in. Hold it for a moment and breathe out. So very nice. So Takamiya, it looks like you need to do more stretches every night or every morning. Just give yourself like 1 minute to stretch. Don't do it quickly. Really enjoy that 60 seconds of stretching. Let your body be aware that you are stretching, right? Take some deep breaths in, hold it, and exhale. And when you are ready, once you've, for me, I really enjoy rolling my shoulders back and kind of sitting up straight or standing up straight. I also really like the leg exercise or the leg stretch that we just did, kind of gentle movements of moving the foot pointing upwards, really gets that good stretch in. So that's really nice. I know, it's really simple, but we are taking that time to do this because, you know, we're following the instructions of the book, and I'm also kind of adding my own, routine to this as well. If you didn't feel any tension, that's great. You know, that's excellent. That means you're not holding too much tension in your body, or at least not yet. But if you feel like there's some tension, you know, you can also massage that area. So like massage your calf. That's what I do. If I'm getting like a little cramp in my leg, I massage that area. I contract the muscle and then I release. I contract the muscle and then I release. So that is a possibility for you to be more aware of your body. So massaging that area that's holding the tension, using your thumb to kind of like press on it gently press on it and work through it, remembering to breathe throughout the entire process. Really carving out that time for this type of work. And if it's evening time for you, it's even better because you're about to go to sleep, so your body is nice and you know, relaxed for sleep. Okay, very good. Number 4, we're almost done. Having moved along the entire body in this way, pay close attention. Is there any place that needs additional work? Return there and consciously breathe into that area, releasing tension on the exhale. When you feel completely at ease, slowly bring your thoughts back to the present moment. You may use this practice anytime. This is a really good practice. Another name that I've heard this practice called, besides tension in the mind-body physiology, it's called full body scan. It's like a full body scan. You start from the top of your head, you work your way all the way down, all the muscle groups, as many as you can, and you go down to the tips of your toes. So that was it. That was the body scan. That was the classic practice to relieve tension in the mind-body physiology. So when you're ready, you can come back and let me know how your experience was. Was there any tension in your body? Did you experience any difficulty with that exercise? Was it difficult in any way? Full body scan meditation has been shown to have some pretty remarkable effects on people with chronic pain. Okay. Yeah, for real. Definitely. Okay, so you were clenching your jaw. Would you say that massaging your jaw was very helpful for you? Did you enjoy kind of identifying, oh, hey, my jaw is really tight, and then you just kind of like massage it using your hands? Guilty says that they liked that a lot. Their body feels a lot less stressed. Yeah, I agree. I feel the same way too. It wasn't hard, but it did help you realize you need to take better care of your arms. Okay, you're feeling pretty good. That's perfect. I'll be honest with you guys, I feel really good too. I thought it was just me. Like, I feel really, I feel like I like released something in my torso, and I feel like I released something in my legs because I've just been sitting all day, right? There's more we can do. But yeah, I did feel like that was really helpful. I feel a lot less tense in my upper body from bringing our hands up and then kind of like gently bringing them down. You're getting distracted by your facial hair. That's okay. That's all right. No problem. That happens. Yeah, distractions happen, but you know, we just gently bring our focus back, and that's what I'm here for. Just to bring your focus and attention back to where it needs to be. Oh, you sit at a desk all day staring at computers, so this was pretty helpful. Yeah, no, for sure, for sure, for sure. This was excellent. I'm so glad to hear that, Panda. Yeah, me too, me too. This was actually really helpful for me as well. And I think it's something we should integrate into our community and our streams is just this full body scan. And if you can do it on your own, even better, like midday, like at lunch, you know, before you go to eat, roll your shoulders back and kind of do a little bit of stretching, bring your arm across your chest, and then just kind of give it a little tug, a gentle tug. You don't want to strain anything. It's not about how hard you can do it. It's not about like how strong or flexible you are. It's just a gentle little tug, you know, gentle movements here and there just to kind of shake up any blockages and such, right? Antley says that there's a story that they heard both from your mindfulness professor and therapist separately about meditation experts treating patients with chronic pain, helping them deal with it very effectively using body scans. Okay. All right, that's good to know. I'm glad we're on the right track. We're utilizing something that works, right? And just this small group, just us, have proven that this is very helpful. So this is really good. I do feel a lot more looser. I was doing the exercises along with you guys. And it was very helpful. Yeah, try not to do any fast, jerky motions. You want to just do like slow, mindful, thoughtful, intentional movements. That's very helpful. Mr. Grimhart says, useful tips for you. You work a lot with caring for others, so being mindful of your body is helpful. Absolutely. Yeah. Self-compassion goes a long way. Right, your compassion for others is incomplete unless it includes yourself. So self-compassion. There's another meditation that we've done in the past that allows us to redirect loving kindness and the care that we give to others, but this time we give it to ourselves, and we allow that energy to heal us from the inside out. It's very beautiful. Still need to work on improving focus and meditation. Need more fluid movements, sure. Okay, very rigid movements, sure. Go slow. For movements, go slow. Like be very mindful. It's almost like Tai Chi, right? You're moving very slowly but surely. To try to, and then it becomes more fluid over time. You don't want to go quick. You don't want to go fast, because if you do that, you might pull something, or you might injure something, right? So you just want to ease into it like water, like move like water. Just be kind of fluid. Be like a wet noodle. That's always nice. Yeah. Takamiya says that their body feels stiff, so this is just the start. If this is something that you guys like, we can also integrate it into our sessions together, our streams together. I quite enjoy this type of work because it makes me feel good. I feel a lot more relaxed. I feel comfortable. I feel like I released something. Like I said, there was something in my upper body that I released. I think it was when I was rolling my shoulders back, and then when I was like lifting up my arms. That was a really good stretch. Just bringing my arms up and bringing my torso up was really, really nice. It was a good feeling. So yeah, this is self-care, guys. It's as simple as this. Some people are like, oh, self-care, pish posh, right? But no, what we're doing together, this is what is called self-care. It's very simple, almost too simple. Some of you guys are probably thinking, all right, what's the catch, Poet? I'm like, there's no catch. This, you just got to do it. It's that simple. Take like 15-20 minutes and just body scan. Do a little bit of stretching. Notice that, you're cramping up somewhere, and try to uncramp it or work around the muscles around that area. Give yourself a gentle massage. This is all self-care. That's all it is. It's not daunting. It doesn't have to be scary. It doesn't have to be intimidating. It's more fun, granted, when you're working with other people. There's a sense of accountability. There's a sense of camaraderie for sure. So I'm happy to do this type of work live on stream with you guys. I think it's very rewarding for both myself and for you. So yeah, I'm very, very happy to offer this and continue this with you guys. And so yeah, tomorrow we will continue reading from this. It's Embracing Mindfulness. It's on page 71 of the book. And let me just look ahead. There doesn't seem to be any practices until the very end. But yeah. You're tired now? That's good. I mean, isn't it nighttime over there for you, Guilty? Isn't it like, let's see, 7, it's almost like 8. Well, it's like 11 or 12 midnight there for you, Guilty, isn't it? Looking forward to it? Yeah, for sure. I'm really excited to continue this journey with you guys, working through our own mindfulness and working through whatever comes up together, right? Yeah, it's almost 11 for you guys. Yeah, so, you know, try to do this on your own. Maybe after stream, try to remember or rewatch the stream and then just kind of like follow along and do the body scan once more until you're really tired. Yeah, it's a good way to relax and wind down for the evening. This is a really good routine for yourself. Something I've talked about in the past, it's called sleep hygiene. So you know how like with hygiene there's like a routine, right? Like, okay, first you wash your hair, then you use soap and wash your body, right? You scrub your feet, right? You brush your teeth, you comb your hair, you blow dry your hair, or you dry your hair with a towel or something, right? Yeah. Try to practice this on your own. I challenge you guys. Every time we do a practice, try after stream, try to do it once more on your own and really bring that energy that I've given you to do it once more on your own, and then relax and sleep. You know, fall asleep to that. And then hopefully you can wake up feeling refreshed, wake up feeling more at peace, right? Yeah. So that sounds really nice. I'm really glad to hear that this was very helpful for you guys, especially for people who are sitting in front of a desk all day like myself. Like, moving, even gentle movements like Tai Chi, so important. Because you're stuck in the same position for like what, 10 hours? If you can incorporate any sort of movement, whether it's getting up, I don't know, stretching up, you know, stretching to the side, right? Yeah, challenge yourself to integrate movement in your schedule, especially on the weekends, right? If you can, on the weekends in the morning or afternoon, go to the gym. Like, don't eat breakfast, or if you don't eat breakfast, you can go to the gym in the morning, just before work, if you can wake up that early, or just save it for the weekend. Getting exercise twice a week is perfect. You know, get an hour or 2 in of cardio and gently integrating strength training with weights. If you don't know what you're doing, or you're worried that you don't know what you're doing, try to do some research. There's a lot of free resources on YouTube. If not, you can ask people that you know. If you don't know anyone who's actively going to the gym, personal trainer. In the gyms, they offer personal trainers. You can sign up, be like, oh, does the gym offer personal trainers for with my membership? And then see about getting a personal trainer to help you, given whatever circumstance you have. For example, maybe you have a heart condition and you can't do cardio too much. Just let them know and ask them, oh, you know, what can I do given my condition, right? Okay, absolutely do nothing. Those nothing days. Oh, that's very important, Antly. Actually, you're already doing some self-care with that. Okay, all right. Yeah, no, if you have a routine, Antly, that works for you, that's fine. The suggestion to use weekends for exercising is for anyone who has that capacity, right? Which is perfectly fine. There, in this book, it actually talks about doing nothing. I think it was the previous chapter. The previous chapter talked about integrating days where you do nothing. But for those of you guys who are sitting at a desk all day and need movement, who like genuinely like really need movement in your day, try to integrate it during your weekends, right? So this is not a one size fits all. This is a if this resonates with you, definitely give it a shot. If this doesn't resonate with you because of your like I said, your circumstances, right? Like with Ampli, you have your conditions, and you know, other people might need a little bit more exercise throughout the week, and if they don't know how to integrate it during the week, they can integrate it during the weekend. So that is a possibility. Yeah. So this is not so much as like oh, everyone has to do this, but you know, if you can, if that's something you want to consider in your life, you can consider that. Or in the next month or two, I'm working on rearranging my setup so that I can do exercises live on stream with you guys, with my avatar, and I will be able to do some exercises, and while I'm cycling, I can guide you guys and be like, all right guys, it's time to stretch while I'm cycling for like 30 minutes. Let's go ahead and do some stretching and warm up, or we can warm up and stretch together like in the beginning, right? You'll do it because I challenged you guys? Okay. Sure. Yeah. Stretching is always good. Like gentle stretching is perfect. Sounds fun? Yeah. And I understand like time zone differences, but you know, you can just be in bed. I don't know if your bed is like creaky or something, but you can just stretch in bed, like, you know, like sit on your bed, bring your legs to in front of you, and then just stretch forward, you know. Do the butterfly. If you don't know what the butterfly is, you can look up how to do the butterfly on YouTube, right? How to do the butterfly stretch, right? Because it's hard to describe, but it's like you put your heels together and you make like a little diamond with your legs, and then you just press on your knees, press them down, and you really stretch the thigh, right? Also, hi Uther, it's really good to see you again. Welcome. Nice, Antler. You're part of the floor guy. Okay, that's good to know. I will keep that in mind, that there's some people using the floor, there's some people on the bed, there's other people in their chairs, so I'll try to adapt to each and every one of you guys. Epicness. Okay, welcome. What is this? This is a stream. We are talking about mindfulness. We read from the book of Self-Care by Mary Beth Janssen, or Janssen, however you want to pronounce her last name. And yeah, you can stick around, tune into the discussion. We're talking about exercise, gentle stretching, gentle movement throughout the day if you're usually used to sitting down in front of a computer, right? Integrating exercise on the weekends if that's a possibility for you. Integrating it during the morning time just before work if you have that bandwidth. If not, don't worry about it. No pressure. Right. I understand. I used to have a similar setup where it was just the bed, and I didn't have much room either. So, but you can still stretch in your bed. Just you know, it's like a yoga mat. You're just sitting on a really comfortable yoga mat, and just stretch. You can stretch your arms across your chest. Do some gentle movements. Roll your shoulders back. You can do that anywhere, anytime. Really. Wiggle your toes. Stretch and rotate your ankles, right? One direction and then do it the other direction. Yeah. So, great. I'm really glad I got a chance to do this with you guys and share and read and talk about, you know, and individualize and kind of customize what works for you guys. If anything, this is just the start. And, you know, it's good. It's very good. I'm so proud of you guys for participating and really stepping up and doing your best to interact and participate in our activities together. So yeah, tomorrow is going to be a Tuesday, and so we're going to continue reading this book until we finish it. And yeah, yeah, it was really fun. It was really good, and I'm learning to get your names right so that hopefully recognizing your guys' profile pictures will help me not mix you guys up, because that is just so embarrassing. But at least you guys got clips of it. So it's documented. If anything, it's documented already. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What am I gonna do? Alright, any last comments? Any last questions, concerns? It's really not a big deal. Yeah, I hope not. I just, no, I don't want to continue doing that. I really don't. I will? Okay, I'm gonna do that after the stream. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. But I'm glad I could have fun with you guys. I'm glad it's all in good fun. Yeah, no, I don't. But you will. Yeah. Alright, and I think, let me double check. Next week, so we have this week planned, and it's just gonna be ZATSUDANs, and then next week, let me double check. Before I forget, it was Mr. Grimheart's birthday today, if I'm not mistaken. Do you guys know Mr. Grimheart? He's just kind of been in and out of our community, and he's gently integrating himself into our community. He's popped up here and there, and he, Hi, Mr. Grimheart. Is it still your birthday? I mean, it's almost midnight on the East Coast, but yeah. You always get mixed up with words too, potato? Okay, yeah. Something that's very relatable. But yeah, if I remember correctly, it's Mr. Grimheart's birthday, so I wanted to wish Mr. Grimheart a very special and happy birthday. It was the 6th, January 6th. So yeah, happy birthday, Mr. Grimheart. I hope you had a wonderful day. It's still your birthday for now? Right, yeah. Okay, yeah, happy birthday. Just wanted to have the entire community recognize you for you know, joining us and being part of our space. We are the scholars, so you are now a scholar with us. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you had a wonderful birthday. Whether you celebrate it or not, that's okay. But I think you were hanging out with your friend earlier, your buddy, which sounded really, really nice. But yeah, thank you so much for the support. Just being here is very supportive as well. Being a good community member is also an excellent way to support another person, right? So yeah, happy birthday! I hope your birthday wishes come true. Hope you ate good food, be surrounded by people that you enjoy being around, and yeah. But let's see, what else can we do? We do the quick version of the birthday song. We do happy birthday from all of us to you. I really, really hope that you can have fun too. Nice. Ta-da! There we go. Yeah! Very nice. So let's see, any other announcements? So for the exercise that I owe you guys, that'll probably happen as soon as I'm able to set up everything. So that's gonna be, I'm gonna be rearranging my space to accommodate exercise as something I'm integrating into my streams. Yeah. Oh, that's good to hear. I'm glad to hear that. Yes, on the 26th. Absolutely. The 26th is not too far away. Yep. Potato, dragons, birthday. Wonderful. Yeah, I'm trying to get the setup that I need to use Zwift. If I'm not mistaken, the exercise has already been put on hold for a long time. So the recent one was from the charity. And there was another set that I needed to do from just from being on Annie Live. So yeah, there's plenty of time to exercise with you guys, and I will figure out a way to make it interactive so that you guys can at least stretch or do calisthenics if that's something that's possible for you. Yeah, the shaved ice. Yeah, that's what it was. From summertime. Good times. My goodness, good times. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Was that a good time? Yeah. Yep. The shaved ice. I don't think any of that was recorded, was it? That's basically lost media? If I remember correctly. It's basically lost media. It just lives rent-free in people's minds. Oh yeah, next week, I still need to plan out next week a little bit more. Something to keep in mind is that the stories that you guys wrote, I'm planning on doing something with those as well. It's still something to be discussed with everyone, but we'll talk about that next time or another time. I'm just a moldy potato. I'm not a potato. I'm a pigeon. I'm a pigeon with a potato. Baked potato with an onion on my head. Yeah. Oh, King, what was that nope for? Yee boy. Because of the delay, I'm not sure what the nope was for. Huh. Okay, well, anyways, trying to think. It's in reference to stuff not being recorded. Ah, okay. Was that it? Okay, yeah, it's not recorded. Pretty sure it's not recorded, but that's okay. You just had to be there. It's one of those moments you just had to be there to understand, but maybe in the future we'll have that. Everything is recorded. Wait, what? I don't remember the summer emoji. Yeah, stream delays, man. And a simple nope isn't really helpful because I don't know what that's referring to, because usually with the stream delay I've already moved on to another topic and then just kind of waiting, so I'm like, is he talking about that, or that? Guessing game. It helps to be specific. But yeah, stream delays are real. I just have to live with it. I mean, unless I applied to Irium. But I'm already here on YouTube, so might as well. I guess once I get going with the streams on YouTube, it's not as like scary anymore. In the beginning it was really scary. But how has your guys' experience been with moving on to YouTube? I mean, we're still able to have a lot of fun and whatnot, so that's good. But like, are you guys using the YouTube app, or are you guys using the website, or like Safari or whatever browser? Google Chrome? Okay. Oh, you're just at the computer? Oh dear. Oh geez. Generally, the frustrating thing is just the delay. Aside from that, it's perfectly fine. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Wait, you have to be at the computer? Shoot. I guess it's helpful to be in front of the computer, but yeah, that'll be interesting. Watching streams from the computer only. I think there's a YouTube app where you can tune in from almost any mobile device. Oh, okay, you've been switching between mobile and desktop here and there. Okay, that's good. Yeah. It's kind of interesting because, like, usually I'm pretty prompt with answering your guys' messages, but with the delay I kind of have to like wait it out and see what everyone's answer is before I can respond. So yeah, that's the only different thing. You can use your tablet, but chat doesn't work on it. I guess I'll use the app or something. Oh, I see. Huh, interesting. You've always been on YouTube, so it's normal for you. You prefer to watch it on your computer over the app. Ah, I see, I see. Okay. The delay is so damn annoying. Yeah, for sure. For real. Yeah, no, I feel that, Antley. I really liked things being in real time. That was really, really helpful. That was definitely really helpful. Yeah, you could test the app and tell me how it is. If it's not any better and it's better on desktop, then that should be fine as well. That should be okay. Yeah. It's so much harder to have a conversation like this. It is. It is. It is much more difficult to have a conversation because the timing is just so wonky, and it's just whatever, you know, whatever I can pick up. It definitely allows me to slow down. The stream delay allows me to slow down a little bit and allows me to be a little bit more mindful. So there's something good about that, I guess. Trying to find something positive from it. Yeah. YouTube delay is really inconsistent because it's usually bad like this, but meanwhile I've seen now, of all people, have an insanely short delay. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what's up with that. That's pretty interesting. There is value in that, yeah. But anyways, it's been a good stream. We got to do the body scan. We got to do a little bit of reading together. And we got a chance to connect, which is so important, right? And I just want to wish you guys a wonderful rest of your day. And for those of you who are in the future at night, have a wonderful rest of your evening. Please take care of yourself throughout the week as well. Remember to stay hydrated as always. Remember to wiggle. By wiggling, I mean, you know, get some gentle movements in. Whether that's stretching every hour, just getting out, like standing up, and then just stretching up, rolling your shoulders back, you know, rolling your ankles or anything like that. Anything to just add a little bit of movement in your day is better than nothing. So we will continue doing more of this type of work in the future, in my future streams regarding mindfulness and wellness. So that's something we can look forward to together. Yeah. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their day and evening. Yes, unshrimp and wiggle. We like to unshrimp and we like to wiggle. We gotta wiggle, wiggle. Yes, that's important. As silly as that sounds, it's very important to get gentle movements throughout the day. Yeah. So. Alright guys, I love you guys. You guys are so very special to me, and I recognize each and every one of you. Even though I mix up your names, I know exactly who you are, and it's gonna get better as I start to recognize you for your profile picture, which was something I didn't consider doing until today. So yeah, I'm glad you guys had a wonderful stream with me. It means a lot to me. So please take care of yourself, and we'll continue this again tomorrow evening. More reading and more mindfulness. So grateful to have you guys in the community. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Oyasumi. Otsupo. Good night. Love you guys. Hi hi. じゃあまたね. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Yeah.